at the Daytona International Speedway International Motorcycle Show, and the guys from Kawasaki let me bring Big Black in here, my KLR, and lining it up with the brand new lineup of KLRs. Now, you KLR 650 aficionados out there know that the KLR was discontinued for a couple years, sadly, and due to popular demand, they bought it back. And there's 3 new models they came out with. They came out with this adventure bike, which Christy and I are seriously considering buying one of these. And you should too, because for the money, for $7,600, there's nothing in the industry that compares. And as far as reliability goes, second to none. That's the Adventurer. This one right here is the Traveler. And this one right here is the base model right here. So, and this is the original first generation. There's a second generation, and this is the third generation. Guys, I own a bike shop and I own the New England Motorcycle Museum. I could ride whatever I want to ride. I love the KLR for a bunch of different reasons. One, Christy likes it more than the XR650, right?
Yeah. It's much more comfortable bike. And we can go anywhere on this.
Yep.
I really like this bike.
Yep, this one here, I'll get into what I've done to this one in a second, but let's go and check out the new one. You can see the heritage when you look at the engine cases. The engine cases are the tried and true Kawasaki 650, probably one of the most durable Japanese engines ever made. These things will go 50, 100,000 miles with very little intervention. They've made a bunch of changes to the motor. It is an updated 652cc liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine, and the big change they made is it's now fuel injected. So if you put a pipe on it, it's easy to change the map and less likely to get clogged by the ethanol fuel. Better cold weather riding, better cold starting. It's got all new digital multi-function instrumentation on it. If you look at this, and we'll compare it to mine in a second, it's much more modern, and the fairing's pretty badass looking, you gotta admit. The disc brakes are all new. They have anti-lock brake is an option if you want it. So it's got better brakes, better instrumentation, better upgraded for reliability, the engine. And we already know this is one of the most reliable motorcycle engines ever made. It's got improved ergonomics and a little bit better rider comfort, which I'm gonna sit on it and check that out. And it also has these protectors here where you can put highway pegs on it, the engine protectors. The bodywork's been all revised. It's much more modern, edgy looking. And of course, the Adventurer here comes with these removable side bags and a much nicer fairing. The windshield is taller than the one on mine, as you can see, and it also has a 2-way adjustable for depending on the type of riding that you're doing. It also has a new LED headlight, which looks pretty badass, and the running lights on this one, the top line model, are just beautiful. It's got a larger aluminum carrier on the back here, so if you, like when Christy and I go out for the day, we always say, geez, we wish our KLR had a set of bags on it. Well, you can get that right from the factory now, and it comes with this rack. You can get this box right here, which you can put your helmet in, put your gym gear in. We usually ride this thing to the gym instead of the Harley, or if we're just zooming around town. It has increased generator capacity, so you can actually put more lights on this if you want, and it already does have that new LED headlight, and it's available in pearl sand khaki or pearl lava orange, which is this color right here, pearl lava orange. The Traveler is only available in the pearl lava orange. Now this one right here is a special Cypher camo gray. It's a camouflage look, which I know Chrissy's a graphic designer. I'm sure she would possibly make some additions to it and change it and customize it, and you have the ability to do that if you want to. The big upgrade on this one is getting the side cases. You get the optional, these lights come standard on this one, the fog lamps. You get the frame sliders right here, which is something you want to put on your KLR if you're going to go through the woods, and of course the custom graphics on it. The Traveler has a more little bit less aggressive look to it. Doesn't have the running lights on it, doesn't have the frame protectors. The same basic bike, doesn't have the camo package on it. And of course, the entry-level model here, the base model, KLR 650, is set up kind of like mine is. I mean, it looks very similar in setup to the first generation. Now back to the first generation, I've test ridden over 4,000 motorcycles, and if you're looking for something to put around town, use as a commuter bike, use it at work, at the factory that we have to get around, something on the farm, something to take to the beach, and you want to go 2-up riding, this will do 80 miles an hour down the highway. It's been absolutely stone cold reliable. We made some nice upgrades. I put the Michelin Anti-Key tires on this. I have a full progressive suspension kit on this, which includes the fork springs, heavy duty oil, and we've also put a progressive shock on there, which is probably the biggest upgrade we've done. The FMF pipe, the Michelin Anti-Key in the rear. We put the Renthal handlebars on here with my phone mount. It has a smoked windshield on it. Of course, we got the incredible Hulk graphics. We've nicknamed this one Big Black for good reason. It's big black and it's badass. We got the gold chain. Just been a great bike. I really enjoy it. If you're in the market for a KLR or a new enduro bike, seriously, give these a look. For $7,600, what else on the market can compare with that? Lots of great financing options through the dealership. You can finance one of these and ride off into the sunset, and you'd never need to buy another motorcycle, because this is like the Swiss Army knife of motorcycles. It does everything well, including 2-up traveling. Now the riding position on this definitely feels a little bit better. The pegs feel a little bit lower, and the tank has a little indent right here to keep your knee in there, so the wind will blow by you, or if it's raining, you've got a little cockpit here. It also has a USB port on here. You can plug in your phone. You've got another power outlet over here. You've got the running light button. Just a really cool piece. I mean, I'm seriously considering getting one of these. Maybe put Big Black up for sale, or maybe give Big Black to Junior and get one of these for Christy and I. Just a kick-ass machine. Suspension feels good. I don't feel cramped. I feel less, guys, I feel less cramped on this than I did on the brand new Harley Davidson Lowrider ST that I sat on. I mean,
yeah.
Does it look like it fits me better?
Yes. Your knees aren't like looking like they're going up to your chin.
Yeah, it's nice, really comfortable. And I think the back seat offers the same. Tell them your thoughts about the KLR.
Oh, I like the KLR. It's a comfortable bike and you can go anywhere on it. You know, when you want to just zoom around and check out like events and stuff, or, you know, something that's just too big, the Harley's too big to bring through, or it's going to heat up.
Yeah, what else are your thoughts about the KLR? Kawasaki's got the full lineup here. They've got the KZ900s, the KZ650s, the retro bikes, which have a paint job like the 76 KZ650. So like most manufacturers, honoring their past and the bikes that they've been successful with. So check them out. You can't beat the lineup of Kawasaki motorcycles here. Great bikes. One thing I just discovered is the seat is actually much bigger for the passenger here. This one here is substantially more than a hand width. And this one right here, you can see is under a hand width. Did you see this, Christy? Look at the size difference on this seat. That's my hand on this seat. That's my hand on this seat. It's like 3 inches wider, and it has more padding, so it should be more comfortable for the passenger, which is a big plus. Got to keep your honey happy. So check out the KLRs, Captain America approved. Even if it's a original version 1 like this one, or the 2nd generation, or the new 3rd generation, you can't go wrong. Great bikes. Keep it simple, fun, reliable, and affordable. Everything motorcycling should be. Thanks for watching. God bless America. Hit the like and subscribe button if you like this video. And tell us about your KLR, if you've got one, what your KLR experience has been. How long did you ride it? How long have you owned it? What kind of changes did you make? Put it in the comments. Thanks for watching. God bless America.